What's good, YouTube? This is right up my alley. Now I got to speak on this because I know it ain't Jamaicans in Jamaica themselves that's talking shit about foundational black Americans. Let you know I'm foundational black American. Alright. I know it ain't y'all. I know it's these tethers here in the United States and in the UK apparently, which is crazy. Motherfucker, you ain't got nothing to do with this, UK. If you in the UK talking shit about foundational black Americans in Jamaica during a natural disaster, shut the fuck up. See, I'm not even gonna stoop as low as you did because you a piece of shit. To talk about somebody who is actually in a natural disaster. See, I was in a natural disaster myself in Japan while I was stationed there. Also was a part of the relief effort, Operation Tamagotchi. I also was there in Hurricane Katrina during the aftermath. And yes, I was there working security for construction sites. That was my contribution. To make sure that these schools for kids, I was actually had boots on the ground. And not only that, I actually interacted with the locals. I helped homeless people, gave them a few dollars. I actually would go and retrieve food boxes from the FEMA trucks because all the FEMA trucks would do was pull up, throw boxes out the back of the truck and drive the fuck off because it was not in the nicest black neighborhood. Even though they were devastated by a storm, they still had the same nerve to be fucking racist towards the same people that were devastated by a storm. Of course they're going to be swarming your fucking truck. They don't have supplies there. But I was there. So I know firsthand the devastation that a fucking natural disaster can do and how many families and people are displaced, and while at the same time having to grieve the family members that they lost during the fucking storm. So I'm not going to sit here and disparage the people that are actually living in this shit. My issue is with you fucking tethers in America from Jamaica. You tethers from other countries trying to find this moment or situation to disparage foundational black Americans who are also displaced in Jamaica with the fucking locals. Why should a foundational black American have to pay full price for a hotel that has been rendered a shelter? In a sense, not necessarily officially, but who knows, it might have been. They don't have communications there to communicate that. Stupid motherfuckers. This shows how much your brain processes shit and how privileged you are that you don't know what it's like to be in these situations. But needless to say, these people should not be having to pay for their hotel stay in a hotel that can't offer the same amenities that it offered when it was fully functioning. They don't even have the same amenities, not even the amount of food that they can provide for these people. They have finite resources because who knows what's really going on outside of this hotel. And you found this moment, Tether, to get your ass on this motherfucking internet and run your mouth here. You're here doing this shit. You are here in America. You ain't getting your ass on a plane or boat or whatever the fuck you can to go help your country. You ain't doing that. You ain't putting that work in. You ain't putting your life on the line. You ain't doing none of that shit. So you know what you should be doing? Shutting the fuck up. That's what you should be doing. And letting that situation iron itself out, since you're not going to help try to iron it out yourself. You're here in America, you're in another country that is not your country of origin. You're an immigrant in another country, and you're not in the country that's currently going through the devastation. Shut the fuck up. Because if you ain't going to get up and stomp for your people, you shouldn't be concerned about what the fuck those people are doing over there to survive. So how about you, who are here, shut the fuck up?